How's it going, YouTube? As Black History Month is beginning to come to an end, I wanted to take the time to talk about this person who you see here in the video, this picture. His name is Charles E. Anderson. He is actually the first African American to earn his PhD in meteorology. And before he, got to where he is, Dr. Anderson attended the Army Air Force's Meteorological Aviation Cabinet program at the University of Chicago in 1943. From there, he was assigned to work the Tuskegee Army Airfield Weather Detachment, and then he served as a weather officer for several of the Army Air Force bases around the United States. From 1961 to 65, Dr. Anderson worked at the Atmospheric Science branch of Douglas Air Force Company in California, where he served as the director of the Federal Coordination in Meteorology and Environmental Science Administrations from 1965 to 1966. From 1967 to 1969, Charles Anderson was appointed as professor of space science and engineering at University of Wisconsin-Madison. From 1966 to 1987, Professor Anderson served as a professor of meteorology and chairman of contemporary TENS course, and in 1970, Professor Anderson was upped to professor of Afro-American Studies and the chairman of the meteorological department. Dr. Anderson was a professor in the Department of Marine, Earth, and Space Sciences at North Carolina State University from 1987 until he retired in 1990. He was a major contributor to the program at the university that has received national recognition for its forecasting of severe storms. In addition, from his dissertation from MIT, he did pioneering work in reducing contrails of high-altitude jet aircraft, as well as focused on cloud and aerosol physics and meteorology on other planets. Dr. Anderson, well, thank you, sir. Now, if you watched my channel before, you know I love science. More specifically, weather. All things weather. In fact, if you've seen some of my videos, I even posted, thunderstorms, me actually doing the forecast from my local university. So I embrace all things weather and even science. And the thing is, you really don't see a lot of blacks in that field, especially science. It's almost kind of a dime a dozen. And that is one of the professions I would love to do, is be a weatherman on TV. And what Dr. Anderson did was remarkable. I mean, this was ahead of his time. And I also read at some point, his father wanted him to work and start his own business back in Mississippi, but because of the Jim Crow laws at the time made that impossible. So he moved back to Missouri and basically went to school. So for that, thank you, Dr. Anderson, for not only you paving the way for other students and other, nationalities to study anything science, but you also helped forecast severe storms and was helping explain to others that, other planets, they have different weather outputs. They have different, just different physics, and that's great contribution. So this man definitely did a lot. Now, unfortunately, he passed away in 1994, but his time on this earth, he has this history. So I hope you guys, learn a little something from this. And just remember, when it comes to weather, it always changes. And that's the one thing I like about it. It's always constantly changing every single day. So you guys comment below and let me know what you think about this. Alright, see you later, everybody.